Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Kotetsu here, and welcome back to a new episode of GTA 5 Stunt Challenge. And today we're trying a parking garage entry stunt. Yes, it's actually been quite a long time since I've tried one of these. I don't know how long it's been exactly, but all I know is I can't even remember the last stunt I did that was a parking garage entry, which is probably a pretty bad sign. So since I've taken into consideration I'm probably pretty rusty at this kind of stunt, I've chosen a spot that I don't really find especially hard. I think the hardest thing about this spot is going to be the bump. I'm not quite sure who first hit it. Like, you can let me know in the comment section down below if you want. But the spot is pretty much you gotta go up here, and you need to get a higher bump than what I just got right there. And you're gonna want to land inside the parking garage right there, like that I just sort of wall righted off of. And anywhere inside of the garage is fine. I'm looking for a clean landing, which I'm pretty sure I can get. The bump doesn't seem super hard, which is kind of interesting because this really seemed like it would have been a lot harder of a bump considering it's on a hill and stuff. But it's actually a much easier stunt than I probably think it is. Alright, so the first thing I want to get out of the way in today's video is I've gotten so many requests to do a video on the new vehicles in the GTA 5 import and export DLC, but unfortunately there is one problem with that. I do not have the funds whatsoever at all to buy the new vehicles in the DLC, but I guess maybe I can talk about the DLC a little bit in this video because I've actually played with a few friends who have the vehicles, so I've tried the vehicles for myself, but I just don't really have the funds to buy them for my own account. And also, I'm not one of those people who's lucky enough to have a modded account and not get caught at the same time, because that's the perfect situation. Meaning, if you're a YouTuber and you have that, you can just buy whatever you want when it comes out. But now since transferring is banned, it's not really quite as simple to get mod accounts. So I sort of missed my opportunity on that one. I guess if you guys really want me to, maybe I can work it out to a situation where I have a friend who has all the vehicles and I'm just playing in a session with that friend, and then the friend lets me use the vehicles for the sake of a video. I guess if you're someone who'd be willing to let me do that, we can work something out, because a lot of you seem to want it, but in order for me to make that, I kind of need someone else's help because I just don't have the vehicles. And yes, off camera, I have tried all the vehicles, and I've also watched multiple YouTube videos of other YouTubers trying out the vehicles for themselves as well, and I really like them. It feels like a really good DLC to me, just the amount of content we got on it. Of course, every single DLC that Rockstar brings out, the only real con to it is the fact that normal people can't afford it. And that's a pretty big con in my opinion, since that just promotes modding, and I'm not sure if Rockstar even realizes it, but when they release a DLC where every vehicle costs that much, they're not trying to get rid of modding. In Rockstar's head, they probably think that if they make the DLC a lot of money, that people are just going to buy shark cards and be happy, right? But I honestly think that's just making more people mod, because if it was a more reasonable cost for the vehicles, I'm sure there'd be a lot more people buying them the legit way. But besides that, I think my favorite is the tie between the rocket car and the parachute car. I'm a little bit less fond of the ramp car, which I'm going to explain why in a second. There's a good reason for it, but I just think the parachute car and the rocket car equally as beneficial to new car stunts. I definitely think one thing, if this DLC did anything, is it made a genre of car stunts popular. It made a genre of car stunts possible online, better said. And whoa, I got kind of close right there, didn't I? I just need a bit better of a bump, and I'm pretty good. And I can definitely foresee for the future just Evolve and other stunt team channels just doing little fun montages of the new cars, because even though the parachute car is fun, I think the one with the most potential is the rocket car, because I watched Snowball YT's video on it, and how high it can get when it's in the air is insane. I think the amount it can climb is off of Mount Chiliad. It can probably do it quite a bit. But whoa, that was a good bump, wasn't it? Holy crap. Control, 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 control. And obviously I was not going to get it that time. I think I had a bit too much speed there. Yeah, but in other words, the rocket car is probably capable of landing on most of the big buildings in downtown Los Santos, which is a very good thing. I can't wait to see how creatively people hit the stunts, because I'm pretty sure if you're someone who's been in the stunting community for a while, you're already aware of the spots that people are going to try for the new vehicles, but I hope like when they do try it, they try to do it as creatively as they possibly can, because the potential is endless. It's just like lots of really cool new creative things you can do. Now for my thoughts on the parachute car, I'm not sure if it's exactly the most like amazing, extraordinary, just like most incredible thing in the world as a standalone vehicle used alone, but I think that vehicle, like maybe used in combination of like other vehicles in the game pre-existing, I feel like it could be very cool, because like there's just like other like parachute combo stunts that you could possibly do. And I am not nailing this parking garage entry, am I? I'm just really screwing up. I need to let off my glide sooner and like get off the gas pedal. And at this point, I'm probably just gonna ramble some stunt ideas. Since I can't afford the car myself, I guess I can just share my ideas with you all. So like, remember that one, like, launch glitch that you do if, like, I forget exactly which vehicle, but, like, this could probably apply for any launch glitch. Like, you use, like, the parachute car in combination of launch glitches to try and get, like, it's some air, and then maybe, like, land the parachute car on, like, maybe a steam stack or something. That could be a really cool stunt. Alright, so as I stated earlier in the video, I did have a few reasons for not really liking the ramp car, which I guess I'm gonna share now, and pretty much the main reason is, for some reason, you know how like pretty much any and every car just like launches off of the ramp that the car has like sort of on its front of the car? For some reason, after about 20 cars just go over it, it like breaks down randomly, and that's just really frustrating. It seems like if you're gonna pay that much for a car like that, you would hope that it has like better like defense on the outside of it, so you don't need to like call Moore's Mutual Insurance like quite as much as you normally do, because it just like, I don't know, it'd just be really frustrating if you're just randomly driving the car and cars are just like flying off of it, and then after about 20 cars it just breaks down. That just seems like really unwarranted and really unnecessary in my opinion. It should last a lot longer than that. And I guess my only other reason for disliking it, even though this is kind of a bit nitpicky, I'm just gonna say it anyway, is like it probably should launch cars and bikes like higher in the air. Now I'm not complaining about Rockstar for this, like what the thing can already do is like pretty cool as it is, but just imagine how many more awesome ways it could be used if it could just launch like motorcycles like maybe about 2 or 3 times like higher in the air than it does now. Like that could open some real possibilities there. And bam, I hit it right there very cleanly. So hopefully I had Rockstar Editor on. Did I? And alright, looks like I did have Rockstar Editor on at that point. I was kind of surprised. I didn't really think that was going to be the attempt, because at first, you know, I didn't really have enough speed, but then I just like got the entry perfectly, and the top one is smaller than the bottom one too, so that was even a better stunt I thought it was going to be. And 11 minutes, dang, you know what, that's pretty good. So it's been quite a while since I've hit a stunt in that like short frame of time, that's for sure. So anyways, with that aside, I'm going to show you guys the Rockstar edit for that stunt right now.
Ride around in a new car. We can run from this world together. I just wanna get lost in the moment, 'cause I can't help but focus on you. I heard you're tired of living a lie, so why don't we just come clean? You know I love you, but you're not there with me.
So hopefully you guys did enjoy a little Rockstar edit, and yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. So if you guys enjoyed this video at any point in time, be sure to drop a like on the video, because it does help a lot. And also, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for daily GTA 5 content and more. And until next time, this is Kotetsu. You have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Kotetsu out.